Alright, welcome back everybody. Next episode of Lou Plays Feed the Beast. So as you can probably already tell, there's been some significant changes. I got my tree farm up and for the most part functional, and went up there and thought it'd be cool to look down and see what everything looks like. But then as it was building the trees, I had, as you can probably remember, I had the fence right along here. As the trees would grow, it would come up and take out a section of fence with it, because the leaves, when they grow, they go boom, and they take it out. They replace it without even thinking twice. And so because of that, I had a creeper come in, and I was in the middle of doing exactly this, and it snuck up right next to me, and thankfully I had leaves like all around me. So they took the brunt of the blast, and it blew up like a section like this big. And I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. So I went and I just made some fences all the way around and did that. I've been um, turning this thing on long enough to let it fill up, and then once it fills up all the trees, I just let it run I turn it off and let the trees grow for a little while. This over here, since it actually harvests itself, I'm getting a decent amount there. I can go ahead and we'll do two in there, and then the other two over here. I found out lava buckets last a very long time in those engines. Although I'm sure if you don't have something using it, it would blow up very fast. But so anyway, so now that I got that running, I have some stuff that I want to do today. Um, yeah, you can see it already churning away over there. So this is my little chest of wonders. What I've done is I've decided I wanted to build stuff, and as I get materials ready, I don't want you guys to be out of the loop. I kind of want you to know what I'm building and how to build it. So what I do is I make it in here, and as you can see, I've been kind of busy. So before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clear out some of my inventory real quick, just because I've got a lot of random stuff in there. Let's see, I'll keep those. Those can go into there. The coal can go into there. Yes, I know I'm very unorganized, and I would love to start working on an actual sorting system, but that's not going to happen right now. Eventually, I want to use, assuming red power stays around, I want to use red power and barrels to make a. Why is that in there? That should go over there. Make a large sorting system that all I have to do is dump everything in an ender chest, and that ender chest will just kind of go through everything and take care of it. Alright, that should be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and the first thing we're building right here, and you can probably guess from the recipe, is... Hold on, I missed something. Drill. Now it takes 5 steel ingots here. The steel ingots in this upside down horseshoe shape. Of course, to get steel, you have to have the blast furnace, and now we have a drill. That's my blast furnace, and that's my coke furnace. Oh, I think we're having a little bit of lag. Nope, never mind. I'm just clicking it with a button. Coke oven. Sorry. Okay. So all you do is you put coal in here. You get coal coke. You use the coal coke in here, and that's what I recommend. You can either use coal coke or charcoal. Charcoal goes too fast, and you can turn iron straight into steel. And once you do that, you get steel, which you can use to make this. Now that has to be charged in order to actually be functional. Next, what we're going to make is another item that is very similar to it. That it actually isn't the mining drill is not required to actually craft this item, as some items are, but it does go inside of the item once you place it. And this right here is a mining well. Miner, excuse me. Now the miner, what we'll do is we'll come out somewhere and say I wanted to go, oh, I don't know, right about here. I would take the miner, plop it down, and then go inside of there, and then I know I have to put the mining drill there. I have to put a battery there, a full battery, mind you. I have to put mining pipes here, and then I have to put an OV or OD scanner there, which is the next item on our list. If we come right back into here, it takes one glowstone, 2 electronic circuits across from each other, 1 battery, and 3 copper cable. With that, you get the OD scanner. The OD scanner requires charging as well, just like the mining drill. But we're not going to worry about that just yet because we're actually getting ready to upgrade. Now, knowing me, I'm getting ready to forget that recipe. I believe it was those two there, those two there, and then that there and that there, right? Okay. Now the OV scanner, the difference between the OD scanner and the OV scanner, when you start a miner, if you don't have either of them in, it digs straight down, 1 block all the way down to bedrock, or until it runs out of mining pipes. When you drop an OD scanner in there, the OD scanner says, okay, well, instead of just doing this one, I'm going to search in a 3x3. So let me grab some dirt to kind of help with this. So the OD scanner says, okay, well, I am right here. I'm going to do everything. No, that's not right. No, it's a 5x5. So yeah, it is. It is out that far. So I'm going to go like this all the way around. And of course I screwed that one up. So my miners here, anything within this area is going to be picked up. So that anything, when I say anything, I mean anything of value. Your ores, your diamonds, your anything like that. Anything of value within that area will be picked up. If you have something over there and there's cobblestone between it, it will pick up all the cobblestone in between there till it can get to there. And then it'll pick up that. All that will be put into a chest that it sits next to the miner. Now, when you upgrade to the OV scanner here, and then it goes even further, and it says instead of a 5x5 square, it's a 9x9. Now, if we go that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Essentially, inside my little house here, and that's how far out it goes. Now, anything valuable within there is picked up. The good thing about that is that instead of building a quarry and getting all sorts of like umpteen million barrelfuls of cobble, now we can do that to get just the valuables and a very small amount of cobble. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place that in there. And of course, like I said, we don't have the battery yet to power it. Moving on. Now, that's all we have for that. If I want to show you the battery, it takes simply 4 tin. I don't think we have any, so 3. We have to make some copper wire. We also need the redstone out of there. So we come over here, we do, it is 3 copper wire, and now you have 2 choices. It makes 6 copper wire uninsulated. You can either place all 6 of these around there, or do it the lazy way, which is how I do it, and just do that. Boom. Okay, so you only need 1 of those for a battery. I'll do that and that. That gives me a 10,000 EU rebattery. Then you can come down here, throw that into, oh, I guess I don't have any, into your storage box, in my case a bat box. And once that is full, you can go right out there and toss it in. Now I have a feeling that it would actually be smarter for me to go ahead and and charge these up outside. Otherwise, it's going to drain all of my power out of my battery straight into one of these devices, or half into both, and make it kind of pointless. So, with that, I had to make sure my recording was still going. Oh boy. Something tells me my OV scanner can't go in a bat box. Well, you find something new every day. All I can say about that is, oops. Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll throw that in there, and that in there. And that's apparently not charging it. We may have to have mining pipes, which is our next little vendetta. Although I don't believe that's the right word. It just sounds cool. Between those, and then I need some wood. Come into here. All right, well, actually, and it takes 6 refined iron per set of mining pipes. But we're going to make 4, so we need to make 4 tree taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need those. I will take 1 tree tap and put in 6 refined iron there. That'll give me 8 pipes. I can click there. There's 32 pipes. Now I probably need to make more considering we are at level 64. But this will work for now. Alright, now you see the moment I put the mining pipe in there, it starts draining the holy crap out of the battery into the OV scanner. Which is kind of what I told you would happen. It would drain the battery into the 2 devices there. So take that battery back down. And I really need to figure out a way. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Don't you hate when you do that? Take that battery back down. Collect my items. Go ahead and do that. And oh, I don't have anything on me. Oh well. I really need to start that charging again, and eventually, once I find diamonds or other similar valuables, I'll actually be able to. And you see that popping up over there? That's probably where that's at. So what we need to do. One thing you don't want to forget, the chest. Always make sure you have the chest over there as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will sit there and it'll throw everything out on the ground. Ta-da! Now, as you can see, it's putting everything in there. I'll just toss that in there. No big deal. So that's good. It's continually doing that, and what we can do is we can actually just dig down here. You can see there's the mining pipe right there. Now it's just going to keep going down, just straight down. What it will do is once it runs out of pipe, it will just sit there. Then I can turn around and put dirt in the mining pipe slot, and with dirt in that slot, it'll actually go back and fill it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and toss these in here. That way I can build up my other set of 32 so that I have a full set. And then one thing you'll also notice is that this little green stuff onto the next set while we're waiting for all that. This green stuff, can you guess what it is? This is biofuel. Biomass. I finally figured out this. You need wheat and compost, although I've been told saplings actually give you a more of a return on biomass. And then water. And power, of course. So I started that running, and like I said, I discovered that you can put lava in one of these engines and it will run forever. Yeah, I started to run out of room in that thing, and so I built these to put it in. And that's what happened with a full tank of lava. Actually, I think that might have been 2. But I did 2 in there, 1 in there, and 1 in there. As you can tell, they're all pointing to that one. But that is how much all that made. It was cranking out pretty good. So I didn't want that to go to waste. But that brings me to my next creation of the day, and that is this. That goes there, that goes there, and then those three go there. Alright, so what I did is I have 8 sticks here. I put 2 in each slot, as you may have seen before. That gives me 2 wooden gears. Alright, now I need some cobble, because I can't go straight from wood to tin. And I missed. There we go. Alright, and I take 2 tin and put them around there. And it gives me my tin gears, okay? And then I put my 2 tin gears, and I have 2 tin gears here, a piston there, and I'll go over it like this. A piston there, and glass there, and 3 tin ingots there. This is the basic recipe for pretty much every engine. Gears and either ingots or cobblestone or whatever across the top. The gears normally match whatever's up here, and that's your essentially your engine recipe. Although, yeah, I did want to do that. Although I kind of want to do a biogas engine as well. I wonder if biogas will run biomass, or do I have to run that back through a fermenter? That's a good question, guys. I may have just stumped myself. Anyway, bronze, glass, piston, bronze. Okay, I think we can do that possibly. We said it was how much bronze? We'll need 3 there, and then 4 for each of those. 4, 8, 11 bronze. And I think you need, we'll do that. Maybe. That's the recipe, right? Yeah. 10, 11, 12. Okay, that works. So then I need, I have pistons in there. I need glass. Alright, and then I have cobblestone, I have wood. So let's go ahead and do this. I need 2 of those. And 2 cobblestone. For some reason I had it in my mind that I had set up an actual biogas engine in there instead of just a electrical engine. Although I do want an electrical engine because I think both of them will be usable. Alright. Biogas engine. So now we have both. We also need... We'll go ahead and move that there. We need 2 of those and 2 of those. 2 levers. Alright, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to replace that one right there. So I guess I only need the 1 lever. And replace it with an electrical engine. And of course, you want to be a royal pain and go sideways. I should have known. Alright. So, with that, in theory, we should have well, I may not have any electricity to use. Yeah, that's the whole cause right there. So let me go grab some coal. Yes, well actually coal coke would work better. Alright, toss that up in there. Alright, we can see it's already building up a little bit of energy there. No fuel. That's because this guy is stealing all of my energy from that. Okay. What was I getting ready to do? I hate when I do that. Anyway, I'm going to toss this actually in there, just to kind of empty the bucket. And we can go ahead and we can toss that bucket up there. And let's see. What do we have next? Oh, you know, it also helps if I turn the engine on. But, you know what, y'all don't need to know that. Alright, that's working pretty nicely. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that out, and I'm going to throw this guy down there. I'm going to take that off just because moving around in tight spaces like this doesn't play nice. And of course, I put the bucket away. I need the bucket. Something tells me that the biogas engine does not work with biofuel or biomass. But you know what? It never hurts to find out. Hey, maybe it does. And I bet you I need some water. No, this is the one. I need lava to start. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Alright guys, I guess I'm making a trip to the nether. I don't want to bore y'all with the nitty-gritty little minute details of me flying in the nether, getting some stuff and coming back, so I am going to just leave it as such, and we're going to go on a quick commercial break. Be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and whew, the nether lag is horrible today. Now, I'm going to do that, and back to where we were. We needed to do this in order to start that engine, correct? Right? Because we have to get some heat in there. Yes. So now that we got that started, we can do that, and crap, we're out of that. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, that just cruises through them. So, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to dump the rest of this into here. I'll keep one bucket on me just in case. Alright. And then alright. Nope, this one. Alright. That is now full, and I can put that back in there. So there's 10, okay. So we should be, oh wow, yeah, we are definitely cranking that stuff out. Which means that is definitely a good alternative here for some of this. Oop. I want to close it now, okay. Alright. And see, the downside to this is that we have to ensure that we always have plenty of water and other resources. Which, for me, if I'm sitting here watching it, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind. But the problem comes when I'm not sitting here watching it. Because before you know it, it gets out of hand, and I don't have any way to keep up. And yeah, I think this is going to be actually going too fast for me to keep up, just because I have nowhere to put the biomass. Alright. I'm going to let that store in there a little bit because we are full in there. Okay. And you can probably see on the wall behind me we have some signs up there. This is my list of stuff I want to do. I want to make solar panel, steam boiler, aqueous accumulator, and liquid ducts. And the stuff above it is, in order to make liquid ducts, I have to have hardened glass. In order to do hardened glass, I have to have a pulverizer. You know, just like in order to make a solar panel, I gotta have silicone plates. To get silicone plates, I have to have an industrial blast furnace, and I also have to have an industrial centrifuge. Get silicone into there, then or silicone from there, put it into there, and then get the silicone plates, and then solar panel. Yeah. So that's my to-do list. As you can see, the aqueous accumulator, aqueous, however you want to pronounce it. It's not everything above it. That is something we can do if we just do a little bit of research. Alright, so a bucket, 2 glass, and 2 tin. Those are the basics. We have the bucket, we have the 2 glass, and I'm sure we can find 2 tin. Ta-da! 2 tin. Okay. And I actually think I'm going to try to make 2 of these. Alright, so I'm going to do 2 tin. Right there. I'm going to do 2 glass. Alright, and then I'm going to do 2 buckets. Now, the next part is the machine frame and the pneumatic servo. So let's work on the machine frame. For a machine frame, we have 4 iron ingots, 4 glass, and 1 gold. Simple enough. There's 4. And again, I want to make 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then 4 glass. Alright, so we have 8 glass and 1 gold each, so there we go. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With that in the center, and then just do the glass around it like so. We now have 2 machine frames. We can go ahead and toss that in there. Now the last little part of this, pneumatic servo. Now this is redstone in the center, 2 iron ingots, and 2 glass. Even simpler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my redstone? 1, 2. And then I need some iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can come over here, split our iron there, split our glass there, drop that in the center, 2 pneumatic servos. So with that, we can throw those into here. And now we have 2 aqueous accumulators. Now the way these work is they take, if you have, like say, water like that, you can set it right here in the center, and it will automatically pump water from there into whatever else you have attached. Holy cow, we are already almost out of water. So before that blows up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get me some water. Alright. We are already out of those. Fill this thing up with water real quick. And see, the beauty of it is that once we have this aqueous accumulator going, we won't have to worry about it anymore. And Y to resort my inventory. Ta-da! Okay. And get all my stuff back down here. And that is just cruising through that, so I'll throw that in there, and we are, oh boy. Alright, so, if I turn that off, will it still keep going? No, I believe it'll restrict that. Right? Yeah. Alright, so let me put all this in here real quick. Alright, and that one. Ta-da, and it's almost full. So how are we doing over here? I think I'm going to turn that one off and see what happens. Alright, and then I'm going to turn that off. And I'm not sure if this is going to cool down or what, because it still has that lava in there. But until I can get a good water source in there and whatnot, I don't want to run it too much. And also till I have a better, much better storage area. So the Aqueous Accumulator, we can go ahead and resort our inventory again. Give me my axe back down there and just go pop. Alright, throw that up there. We'll just leave it blank for now. Now, let's see, glass. How much glass do I have? 34. Do I have any more in here? I do not. How about in here? We got 10 refined iron, some iron dust. We'll toss that in there. And I guess for now, we'll just do this. Do. Make some more tanks, just because I need them really bad. Alright, that gives me 4 additional tanks. I'm going to put the right about here. 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to collect everything out of here and put it in here. Reason being is that when everything's in here, I can take down the other one that's in the middle of my floor, which, yes, I realize was not the smartest placement. Oop, wrong button. Do. Alright, there's one full tank. Again, wrong button. Alright. And I don't know if I've mentioned this. I may have already mentioned this, but to those of you who really know me and know my server, I did start hosting, kind of small talk, did start hosting or renting a server from a company called Vortex Servers, vortex.com, or vortexservers.com, excuse me, that they host all the servers, and for, I think I'm paying $15 a month, and I hope that doesn't break it. Okay, I get it back. For $15 a month, I can, I can play as much as I want. That's pretty much how I am. So it makes it very convenient, and I don't have to worry about, running, off my home internet connection, because, well, it's just not all that reliable. I'm not going to say who I go through. I don't want to tarnish their reputation that bad. Although I will tell you it's only one of 2 companies, and anyway. So I'm going to start that back up and see what damage we can do here. And that still got some heat, so we'll start that one back up as well. Plenty of heat. I like those little biogas engines. Matter of fact, I'm going to go build me another one, and I'm going to put that bad boy down on my wheat farm. So it was, ooh, boy. Nope, I don't think I'm going to have enough copper. Dang. I want another one. Well, that sucks. And with all that fuel in there, I don't want it just to go to waste, so we'll go ahead and we'll keep it where it's at. believe it takes 22 of the copper ingots to make the necessary bronze. So yeah, we're not going to have enough. Unless we have a bunch over here. Bronze, copper, copper. Tin. Right, it gives us 2. Let's see what we can do. See, this thing's filling up fast. It's also running out of water already. So, I want to get that aqueous accumulator going, but then again, I want liquid ducts to transfer the water. Oh, never-ending cycle. I want this, then I want that, then I want that, but in order to get that, I need to make this first, but yep, and that's how these episodes are going to go. No, I don't want it in there. I want it in there. You know what? Put one of them in there, and then I'll just do that. Yeah, it's cruising through those puppies pretty fast. Anyway, that should be done by now. Let me come over here. And what am I doing? You ever get that? I mean, you have no idea what you're doing, where you're at, where you're going. Ooh, I can do one set there. I need more tin. We'll go smelt this tin down in our electric furnace here. And yes, I did have that going. The regular furnace, only because I needed it. Alright, we put that in there. That'll help a little bit. And this compost, I love it because it doesn't take hardly any of the compost. It can run for ages on the compost. Alright, we can go ahead and rotate that back. So we have a squeezer here, which we can use that. A carpenter, don't need it right now. Thermotic fabricator, liquid transposer, and a fermenter. Alright. Where we at? 6. That's more than enough. Let's see where we at. Over here. 14. Not quite enough. We can start though. 1, 2. Okay. Put those in the center for those two. You know, maybe we're not going to need that many. Hey. Because all I need is... Oh yes, the 22 was for 2, I believe. Or maybe that was the liquid transposer. But then all we need is those 3 across there. And boom, we have a biogas engine. Dun dun dun. So I'm going to run down here. I am going to pop that one off of there. Kill that. Not that it's going to hurt anything right now. Put that into there. Let's go down and fill up on biomass. Looks like we really need to anyway. There we go. Should be enough to fill this tank. And I'll just go ahead and start pumping it in there. Now I really want to start kind of designing, and I may do this off camera just for the fun of it. Oh yeah, build the heat up and let's run this puppy. I might want to upgrade that to a bigger chest. But I really want to kind of start building like almost roads around here, just because they look cool. and then I'll probably do like a biogas liquidex underneath once I get the liquidex. What did I come? Oh, that's what I came over here for. Actually, I didn't even need to come over here because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a chest upgrade is simply one wood in the center and iron all the way around it. Yes, a normal chest to iron chest upgrade. Now, then all I have to do is come over here. I can right-click on that, and boom, I have it. As we can tell, this puppy is just cruising along. Alright, and then I do want to come over here and cut down some more trees. But beyond that, I believe we're at about the end of our episode, because it's, I don't know, we're at half hour or so. I'm not entirely sure what the full length is of the episode itself. Dang it, I didn't want to destroy that tree. If you destroy a sapling on here, you don't get it back, I don't think. So anyway, but I think we're about to the end of our episode, because I don't think you want to sit there and watch me cutting down trees and doing mindless, boring junk, because I have nothing really to talk about. Because y'all don't leave comments on my videos. Come on now. I need some comments, I need some feedback, I need something to talk about. I don't care if it's what you had for dinner last night. Just let me know. So that's the comment question of the day. What did you have for dinner last night? I'm recording this on Sunday. I'll release it probably Tuesday or Wednesday, just to give some time. And let's see. For dinner Saturday night, I had Applebee's. So there's your product of the day being put into the video. Unpaid advertising. Applebee's. Good stuff. Just whenever you go, make sure you have a good waitress. Yeah, that's an issue we run into frequently there. She's not the best, although we always seem to get her. Dang it. Oh well, that guy can stay there. But yeah, we always seem to get the one careless waitress that really doesn't want to be there, and probably is not smoking normal smokes when she goes out back. I'm not sure. Just speculation. No, I said go in there. Puppy. So anyway, with that, actually, go over here and check on this. That cleared that out fast. I like that. So with that, I think I'm going to end the episode about here. If you have any ideas, any feedback, if you want to answer the comment question of the day, if you want to join my server even, let me know, and we will see if we can't get you online. Granted, I'm not going to let everybody and their uncle play, but I'll definitely be thinking about you. So, checking on this, we ran out of power. Wow. We started off with 32 and ran out of power after putting only 5 pipes in the ground. Whoosh, that sucker's going to just pump out energy out of my batteries. Anyway, so with that, I will let you all go. You have a wonderful day, and like I said, give me some feedback. I need it. I'm going crazy here. Let me know who I'm talking to. Talk to y'all later. Bye.